Open wide, my little beauty. It's feeding time. Yes, another successful experiment for the world's boldest scientist. Too bad I no longer have the money to do any real research.
Hello, Mr. Clark. Do you know why you're here this morning?
No, ma'am. Unless it has to do with that stinky sock prank I played on Tony and Mark last week in the locker room. But I swear, it was just a joke.
It has nothing to do with that. You're here because of the grade you got on your last French test.
Hey, not bad. A D- means I got at least one question right.
I'm afraid one correct answer isn't going to cut it, Lee. I think you could benefit from the help of a French tutor.
Bonjour, comment ça va?
Huh? No, please, I don't need any help. I just need to try harder.
Don't worry, Lee. By the time I'm done with you, you'll be Frencher than the Eiffel Tower. And you'll be getting très magnifique grades. Meet me at Cyber Smoothie after school for your first lesson. Au revoir.
Hey, man, what's with the non-eating? You want a hunger strike or something?
No, I lost my appetite.
But today's Turkey Meatball Sub Day. It's your fave.
Forget it. Ever since S.H.I.E.L.D. signed Tammy up to be my French tutor, I've been feeling way sick.
Tammy's your tutor? Talk about cruel and unusual punishment. Totally. I'll gladly take that hoagie off your hands, bro. Huh?
Whoa, what's happening?
Maybe the school's heating system's malfunctioning again.
Or maybe Jerry wants us to sweat off a few pounds.
Afternoon, gang. Thanks for popping by.
What's with the extreme temperature, Jer? You prepping us for a high-intensity desert mission?
You aren't here for a mission. You're here to meet the agency's newest employee. The warm weather is to accommodate her needs.
A new employee? Is she cute?
Oh, she's cute, all right, in a grandmotherly sort of way.
Hello, children. So nice to see you again. No way. It's that no-good geriatric baddie, the granny.
Relax, Spiez. She's been completely rehabilitated.
Yeah, right. I bet she's got more tricks up her sleeve than tissues.
Trust me, after a year of de-eviling therapy, she's ready to begin work as a villain consultant. Her expertise will help us better understand the criminal mind.
We're going to have so much fun together, dearies. Snickerdiddle.
Sorry, Granny, but we're not falling for your act again. Or your yummy cookies.
And now for your first assignment together, to check in on Dr. Victoria Brathwaite.
You mean that wacky scientist lady who turned herself into a bee?
She's recently been paroled, and it's your job to see that she's walking the straight and narrow.
Fine. But if you want us to pal around with former baddies, we're gonna need some impressive gear.
Very well. Today you'll be using the ferocious flash button camera, the molecular separating body spray, some tacky taffy made from the bacterium Colobacter crescentus, and from the experimental lab, the 60-second shrink salve. Just rub it on, and you'll be nano-sized for a full minute.
Nice spread, Jerry. But what about me? Forget it. Gadgets are for agents only.
I'm afraid she's right, Granny. And now for your transportation.
Oh, I know. We can all ride on my scooter.
The Whoop van's waiting for you outside. Cheerio!
So, kiddies, what have you been up to since we last saw each other?
You mean the time you almost destroyed the Earth by trying to turn it into your own personal sauna? Not much.
Oh, dear me. Wasn't I just full of mischief in my youth? Your youth? Hello, that was last year, Granny. So it was. Time sure moves slowly when you're in the slammer.
Okay, gang, we're approaching the house of Dr. Brathwaite.
In that case, it's time to get down to business.
Easy there, lady. Keep your hands where we can see them. Huh?
Oh my, aren't you on edge, sweetie? Maybe you need a nice little girlfriend to loosen you up.
Oh, great. It's Tammy. Hello?
Hello, Steady Buddy. Just calling to remind you about our after-school date.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. As much as I'd like to.
Awesome! A bientôt, my little French fry.
Did she just call you a French fry?
Aw.
Okay, peeps, let's get this over with.
Not so fast. We need a more subtle approach.
Why? We're just checking on Dr. Brathwaite.
I know how the criminal mind works, and if she's up to something shady, we need to catch her in the act.
And the 60-second shrink salve's just the thing to help us sneak in.
Awesome! Maybe I can use this stuff to sneak away from Tammy.
See anything unusual?
You mean something other than you, me, and a former villain, all the size of lawn gnomes, hanging together in a random kitchen?
Oh, my, aren't you a spitfire? You remind me of myself, Megan.
Ugh. Is that supposed to be a compliment, Granny?
Okay, enough chit-chat. All clear in this room, guys. You find anything?
Yeah, Dr. B's up to her usual freaky research, this time involving plants.
Looks like she's trying to fuse her DNA with their DNA. Help me!
Guys, I think we need backup.
Uh-oh. Sounds like our non-mission's heating up.
Everyone form a human chain.
Okay, guys, on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Thanks! For a second there, I thought it was gonna be plant food.
Speaking of seconds, wasn't our 60-second shrink up about 60 seconds ago?
Dude, you're right. We should be back to normal size by now.
So much for the sneak approach.
So, find anything interesting?
Interesting? More like creepy.
Don't worry. My research is way too underfunded to be anything more than just experimental.
Would that be quirky experimental or evil experimental?
Funny, I was just about to ask the same thing.
I don't believe we've met. I'm Dr. Brathwaite.
I'm the granny, former bank robber turned whoop villain consultant.
A former bank robbery? How interesting. Maybe we could get together sometime and swap stories.
Sorry, dearie. I no longer hang with your kind.
I guess the old girl doesn't like me very much.
Can't say I blame her. We'll, be in touch, Dr. Brathwaite.
So what do you think? Dangerous bad gal or harmless kooky scientist?
I'm not sure, but what I do know is we can't whoop arrest someone just for having hungry plants.
You're right, Mark. Even if we're suspicious. At this point, we can't prove she's up to anything bad.
So, what's our next move?
We bring the van back to Whoop and give Jerry the mission update.
Then, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to my afternoon knitting class. Oh, how I love being a good guy.
I know something you'll love even more, Granny.
Lee, last time I checked, Whoop was about 30 miles in the opposite direction.
I know, but the sooner we return the van, the sooner I see Tammy.
I'm sorry, buddy, but it's time to face your fears.
That's right! So get ready for a Tammy-tastic tutoring sesh!
Well, as long as we're waiting for the boss man, how about some spillage?
Spillage?
Yeah, about who we trust less, Dr. Brathwaite or the granny.
It's a toss-up. They both make the hair on my neck stand on end.
Hey, Jerry, what's happening?
Unfortunately, a robbery in progress at a major gold reserve.
Don't worry, we're on it.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, Lee, but I'm afraid you're already late for your tutoring session. As for the rest of you, it's back to the van.
Yoo-hoo! Over here, mon chéri.
Whoa, thirsty much, Tammy?
No, silly. The smoothies aren't for drinking. They're props for our first leçon de français. Now, repeat after moi. Bleu, rose, jaune, mauve, vert.
Bleu, rose, jaune, mauve, vert.
Très bien. Now, let's move on to numbers. 1, 2, 3.
Is it me, or is this just too big of a coincidence?
What do you mean?
1 minute Jer springs the granny from the can, the next minute we're investigating a gold heist.
Hey, you're right. She's a former bank robber. She must be involved. Look out!
Okay, minor setback.
Then it's time for a major response. The van's super tire inflation function ought to do it.
Awesome! With tires this ginormous, we'll catch up to the granny in no time.
Come on, guys. It's time we went after our villain with some kick. You may have fooled Jerry, Granny, but we're totally on to you.
Huh? You're not our geriatric baddie?
Well, whoever this baddie is, we need to stop her before she makes off with the gold.
Say no more.
Don't worry, guys. Even if we can't see, the ferocious flash button camera can.
Nice move, Tony. Too bad Lee wasn't here to see it.
Thanks, but the pic only shows a partial plate.
Don't sweat it. Jerry will have it analyzed in no time.
Hello, gang. How's it going?
Great! Except for the part where the gold thief just escaped.
But we did find a clue.
Well, you know what they say. A clue is worth 1,000 captures.
They do? How come I never heard that saying before?
Because I just made it up.
Well, we survived our mission. I wonder if Lee survived his.
Does that answer your question?
You okay, buddy?
Okay, Tammy ran me through the ringer. We learned French colors, French flavors, French shapes, French animal names, even how to do French manicures.
Look on the bright side. With all that tutoring, your grades are guaranteed to improve.
Wonder who that could be.
Hey there, my little French toast! Ready for our evening study sesh? Trust me, if you want to get an A on your next test, it's gonna
Spiez, over here.
Can you hang on a sec, Tammy?
I hope this isn't a bad time, but I just found out the van at the gold heist belongs to Dr. Brathwaite.
So much for her being on the straight and narrow. We'll head back to her house right away, Jer.
Excellent. I'll send the chopper.
And what about the granny? Is she coming with us?
Unfortunately, I haven't been able to get in touch with her. You'll have to proceed without her.
What do you think? Should we do another shrink and sneak in?
Nope. This time we're going right through the front door.
Awesome! The molecular separating body spray never disappoints.
I knew my plan would work.
What can I say, dearie? You made me an offer I couldn't refuse. I can go from whoop consultant back to the bank robber I was in my youth.
With the fancy DNA fusing machine I just bought, my research can go from experimental to reality.
No way! Are you guys catching all of this?
The part where Dr. Brathwaite used her wacky research to make the granny young again?
Or the part where the granny stole a bunch of gold to help Dr. B become a Venus flytrap person.
Oh no! Tammy just texted wondering why I left her outside the front door.
Well, look what we have here. 4 little spies.
Don't worry, Dr. B. They're no match for the new, younger me and my knitting needle nunchucks. Hey!
Wow!
Look out! Uh-oh. I gotta hand it to you, Doc. You sure are original.
Dr. B's one of a kind, all right, and she'll be even more unique when she makes her transformation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to relive my glory days.
I hope transformation doesn't mean what I think it means.
Does this clear things up? I just couldn't stand by and watch humans destroy the world's plant life. So, I've decided to become a plant that destroys humans. Wow! Now get ready to be my first meal.
Great. So now the granny got away and we're about to be eaten by a giant plant lady.
Maybe not, dudes. I've still got one gadget left. The Tacky Taffy. Oh, if only I could reach it.
Chill, bro. I've got you covered.
Now that's what I call teamwork.
Sweet. Looks like her first meal's gonna be her last meal, too.
I've got Jerry picking up Dr. B at her lab. Now all we gotta do is find the granny. But how?
She said she was going to relive her glory days. If we can figure out what that means, maybe we'll know where she's going.
According to the Whoop database, the granny knocked off City Savings and Loan when she was 21.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's head downtown.
Welcome to City Savings and Loan. How can I help you today?
You can hand over all your loot.
Are you joking?
Does it look like I'm joking, Sonny?
Freeze, Granny! Whoop employees don't steal!
But infamous bank robbers do.
Hey! No fair!
All's fair when it comes to taking out nosy Whoop agents.
What's fair is you going back to prison, Granny.
Yeah, 'cause it's clear you're always gonna be a baddie.
Now let me show you how we young folks roll. Hey-ya! Hey! Ouch! My hip!
No! I think you really hurt her, Megan.
Ha-ha! Gotcha! That's it, Granny. You're not gonna fool us with your old lady routine anymore. How about I fool you with a judo move instead? Pick that one up from a sumo wrestler in the Whoop prison yard.
Okay, no more Mr. Nice Spy. You're done for, Grandma.
Hey! In my new youthful state, these spies are going down like bowling pins.
You may be young, Granny, but you're not as young as I am.
Hey! Take that! Ouch, my eyes! Looks like the whippersnappers won again. Time to hand out the gold stars, Clarks, because we just took out 2 baddies.
I must admit it was quite spectacular. And with the Granny and Dr. B back at the holding facility, I couldn't be more proud.
Well, Lee, it looks like you did it. Thanks to Tammy's tutoring, your D- is now an A+.
No way! I guess hanging out with Tammy was worth the trouble.
I'm glad you think so. Because after all the time she spent helping you, Tammy's A+ in gym class has dropped to a D-.
Which is why you're gonna be tutoring me now.
Pressure holding. We are looking at a smooth landing back on Earth. Whoa! Great Schnitzel! Asteroids! Mayday! I'm in terrible asteroid field! Can't hold ship steady!
Oh man, that was the lamest mission ever.
Yeah, who would have thought transferring a villain called the Tickler would be so boring?
He totally gave me the creeps. Almost as much as being in this desolate desert creeps me out.
So what's up, Bro? Did you get us lost or something?
Please, I was born to navigate. I found a shortcut that'll be scenic and get us home before Mom notices we're gone.
That's not exactly a road, Lee. It's more like a dry riverbed.
A riverbed? Okay, bad idea alert. Let's just stay on this boring old road, shall we?
What? Where's your sense of adventure? After all, we are spies, right?
I guess this is a Leocracy, not a democracy. Well, fine, I'm taking a nap. Wake me up when we're home. In 3 months.
Guys, did you see that?
What, that cactus? It's no big deal. They're indigenous to the desert.
That UFO! It just flew past the van!
If this is a ploy to try and get me to turn around and use the main road, you can forget about it.
It's not a ploy, you Cro-Mags. I'm serious. I just saw it.
Come on, Megan. I have a crazy imagination, but even I don't believe in UFOs.
If there are UFOs, don't you think this is exactly where they'd be? On a desert road.
Yeah, about that, this road is no longer even on the map. I think we're lost.
What? I know exactly where we are. On a dry riverbed in the middle of nowhere.
Dude, I think I've seen that same rock like 6 times.
Whoa, that was intense. I've never heard of 4 tires blowing out all at once.
Yeah, well, you've never dealt with aliens before.
These tires look like they were run through a cheese grater.
Figures. Probably an intergalactic disintegrating ray.
My guess is these road spikes which still have chunks of tire rubber on them. Though I'm not sure who would do such a thing.
I can't believe you guys let me take this road in the first place.
All right, let's just give Jerry a call and tell him to get us out of here pronto. What gives? We always get a signal. Are we out of range?
Huh, nothing.
Mine's not working either.
Guys, it's not that we're out of range. Someone or something is jamming our communications.
No signal on the computer either. We're lost out here with no way to communicate with Whoop.
Well, maybe our UFO buddies can give us a ride home.
And maybe they can examine your brain for signs of intelligence. I certainly haven't found any yet.
We should split up and see if we can get away from whatever's jamming our signals.
You want me to walk alone in the desert? With everything that's going on? No way, pal.
The sun's almost down and I don't even know what we're looking for.
I bet it's some sort of wild animal.
I have a great idea. Let's not stick around to find out!
I think it's about time we gave ourselves the boot, if you know what I mean.
What exactly do you think could be jamming our signal?
Good question. It has to be either invisible weather patterns or maybe geological. There are strange rock formations out here loaded with ore. Megan? Megan?
Where are the spies? It was just a simple mission. They should have reported back by now. No sign of them on the satellite either. This is most odd.
Megan, you're here! I thought I'd lost you in the desert for good.
By the looks of this place, I wish I was still lost out in the desert.
Looks like we're in some sort of desert scrapyard.
And without our gadgets. Even our boots are disabled.
Take a closer look at the scrap.
Hey, guys. At least we're all together.
This is all space debris. But where did it come from?
Maybe the aliens' UFO crashed here.
I think we're about to get an answer.
Huh?
What planet is this?
Huh? Did he just ask us what planet this is? I mean, he can't expect us to believe he doesn't know this is Earth, right?
Enough lies! Are there other alien life forms on this planet besides you?
Does he mean besides Tammy?
You will give me honest answers one way or another, you vile alien creatures! Come on, Bobo. These aliens are crafty. Probably shapeshifters, too.
Hey, get back here and let us out of these boxes! This is so unfair!
Wait a second. I think that's Arnold Weiss, an Austrian astronaut who's been lost in space for 3 years. His ship got off course and he was never heard from.
Nice theory, except this isn't space. What would he be doing here?
Maybe this debris is a ship. Like he did a nosedive in the desert and went batty out here from being alone.
You got the baddie part right. He thinks he's not on Earth, and worse, we're aliens. We need to find a way to escape, like pronto.
There could be a spare freeze disk in the van's glove compartment.
Look at the size of these holes. How about we just walk over, cage and all?
Whoa!
Hurry, before he notices.
There it is. Turn the cage and I'll try and grab it.
You will not be escaping with your alien weapons or in your alien ship, alien pal.
Rise and shine, sleepyheads. Time to get up.
Huh?
Okay, this is too weird. The kids never get up on their own on a weekend. I'd better get to the bottom of this.
This desert is so expansive, the spies could be anywhere. Uh-oh. Karen's calling Megan's cell. I have to cover for them.
Hello, Megan? Are you there?
Yes, Mother, I'm here. What's up?
Where are you? And are the boys with you?
They sure are.
Hi, Mom.
Hey, Mom.
What's up, Mom?
What are you kids doing? You sound a little weird.
That's because we decided to get in shape and all go for a blun together.
A blun? What's a blun?
I mean a run.
Okay. Well, have fun, but don't linger in the park all day.
A performance worthy of an award. Unfortunately, my spies are still missing.
What do you think, Bobo? She make it back to Earth?
Hey, Arnold, if it's any consolation, I believe in aliens too.
Very funny. Only I'm not laughing. Don't try to fool me, alien. I know your tricks. Huh?
Spiez! I know why our communication devices are jammed. Arnold must have built that huge electromagnet up there.
So even if we did have our MP comms, there's no way we'd be able to communicate with anyone.
I think Mark has the same desert fever that crazy astronaut has.
Crazy like a fox? Of course! The ore-rich rocks!
I already tried, bro. Don't waste your time.
Just dig up all the rocks you can and put them in your cage.
Why? How is that gonna get us out of here?
Trust me, you'll see.
What's happening? It's like magic!
Oh no, maybe the UFO is beaming us up?
Wrong and wronger. We're getting pulled toward the magnet because it's attracting the ore.
Hey! You crazy aliens, get back here! Come on, Bobo!
Woohoo! Awesome idea, Mark!
Whew, I was starting to feel like a chicken in there.
I think we've outrun him. I don't see him back there.
I won't let you get away to alert your alien friends!
How many times do I have to tell you we're not aliens? You're on Earth!
Hey, no one manhandles my little brother and gets away with it.
I need to get away from him so I can try and contact Jerry.
I'll create a diversion. Hey, Arnie! I'm gonna tell my alien friends that you're here so we can liquefy your human brain!
Bobo, don't worry! I'll save you!
Maybe we'll experiment on your friend's brain, too!
Now I got you, you slimy alien! It seems your alien friend got away. We'll have to accelerate our plan, right, Bobo?
Hope the others are okay. If I'm gonna turn this junk into a communication device, I'll need an energy source, and fast! Whoa! Megan was right! There are UFOs out here! Oh, this is too much! Megan is gonna be so disappointed. Well, at least I found my power source.
The Spiez would have to be within this triangulated area of the desert, which is merely... Oh, not now. Karen wants to talk to Lee. She's such a busybody.
Hello, Mom.
Lee, where are you?
We're helping out old Miss Havashamitz with yard work. She's offered to make sandwiches and lemonade in return for our help.
Miss who the what? Do I know her?
You should. She's lived on our block for like 100 years.
Well, I want you kids home right after you're done helping her, and not a moment later.
Sure thing, Mom.
These nuclear batteries are supposed to have a 2-century half-life. What's this? It sounds like some sort of code. The Spiez must be trying to give me their location. Lost in desert, coordinates 526348. Need help. I'll send some gadgets until I can jet there myself.
Awesome! I guess Jerry got the message. Now, let's see what goodies he sent me. freeze disc, iTech, no hassle bungee lasso, water wing propeller slings, and insta-spread jelly bed. Kinda random, but should get the job done.
There, now I can keep my eye on you.
Or here's a thought. You can keep an eye on us back in our cages. What do you say, Arnie?
Bobo says no.
Funny, I didn't hear Bobo say anything. Because maybe, I don't know, plants can't talk?
Hey, Arnold, let me ask you something. Have you seen anything out of the ordinary out here? Like other aliens or a UFO?
No. And after I use my magnet to reverse this planet's gravity and blast off, I'll never see this place again.
You don't need to be Mark to realize that is a really bad idea.
Yeah, especially considering you're already on Earth.
Play mind games all you want, silly aliens. Me and Bobo are going home. Right, Bobo?
I wish those aliens would show up and help us now.
This is a bad idea, Arnold.
See? I told you.
Too late, slimy alien. I'm leaving here for good.
Mark! The Markinator has arrived!
Did you contact Jerry?
Yep, and he sent gadget reinforcements.
Good! Use him to get us off this thing before he fires us into space where there's a lot less air.
The no-hassle bungee lasso ought to do the trick.
Wrong! My electromagnet does the trick better! That is only half the power. Total activation will blast us into space, Bobo. Farewell, silly aliens!
Mark, do something fast!
I'm coming! Hold tight!
Not like we have a choice!
Sweet moves, Mark!
Too sweet! Bring us back!
Grab this! The desert is the epicenter of zero gravity, but as he cranks the machine up, the more other parts of the world will feel it.
Silly aliens are flying all over the place, Bobo! Like they are in Austrian circus!
Huh? It's the aliens! They came to save us! And you guys didn't believe me! In your face! Hi, aliens! I'm Megan!
That's no UFO, it's a sign! There's your big alien invasion, Megan. Ooh, scary!
Don't feel bad, Megan. This UFO is still gonna help us. You'll be safe here while I go down and try to turn off that magnet.
Thanks. Just make it snappy. Don't leave us hanging up here all day.
I'm surprised this thing hasn't overheated out here. Let's see if I can contribute to that.
Come on, Bobo. Time to use our emergency lasers on this alien.
Ah! What gives? Look! He's trying to blast Mark out of the sky!
We've gotta help him!
Nice work, Hercules!
Tony, untie us! Now, help me heave this, guys!
Take that, you crazy space nut!
Whoa!
It worked! Oh, maybe a little too well! Oh boy, this insta-spread jelly bed better come through for me!
Now that's what I call a landing.
You aliens have ruined my mission to Earth! Me and Bobo will make you pay! Oh.
Take it easy, Arnold. If there were such a thing as aliens, I'd tell you.
Spies, I'm so pleased we found you and you're okay.
No! Let me go, you brute aliens! You don't fool me with your human disguises!
Isn't that Austrian astronaut Arnold Weiss?
Yeah, and he's a little delusional from being out here alone for so long.
So, you might want to go easy on him, Jer.
I assure you, Whoop will reassimilate Arnold to Earth. Whoa! Hit the deck! Aliens! Run!
We've been gone so long. Hopefully Mom didn't notice.
Where have you kids been?
Yeah, like we ever pull the wool over her eyes.
I'll have you know that I looked up Miss Havashamitz in the phone book, and no such person lives in our neighborhood.
Hi, I'm Miss Havashamitz. I forgot to give the kids a quarter each for helping me around the yard today.
Thanks.
You have such wonderful children. Bye now.
Well, kids, looks like I was wrong. Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it, Mom. We all make mistakes.
Chalk one up for Jerry.
He owed us one anyway for sending us on that lousy mission.
Hey, kids! Want to watch TV? There's a sci-fi movie on.
No thanks, Mom. We're going to bed.